I know you guys are probably tired about hearing about the fucking roleplays, but holy shit, today, the roleplays got. Whew. So, I have added a character recently that I played. I played Cortland Gentry. And if you know anything about the Ryan Gosling Cinematic Universe, you know there is angst in there, as he is commonly seen as being the older brother to the twins, Colt Severs and Ryland Grace. We also, in this roleplay, have made Driver one of the siblings. We specifically made Driver the one that Court actually saved from their father. Previously, I think before I even joined the server, the Colt and the Grace had interacted and got all that figured out. But they both genuinely believed that both Driver and Court were dead. And Court is legally dead. But then, suddenly, Court gains access to this group chat where there's a bunch of people. There's a bunch of people. There's a bunch of Mark Egos and a bunch of Ryan Gosling characters. And his brothers are in there. And he's talking to this guy who has the I had potential. Yeah, the user I had potential. And he's like, okay, cool. Don't recognize the icon, don't recognize this name at all. It's fine. Because the icon was actually Grace. But the last time Court saw the twins was when they were toddlers, before their parents divorced. So he wouldn't really recognize Grace immediately. What the fuck is going on with my mom? I think that's my mom. Anyway, so slowly Court starts realizing that this is Grace, as Grace talks about being in space and stuff. And of course, Court would know about the launch of the Hail Mary and the fact that Grace was on the Hail Mary. And so he's like, hey, what's your name? And Grace gives him his name, Ryland Grace. And Court immediately is just like, oh, you're my brother. And he asks if Grace has a brother named Court. And Grace is like, invasive question, but yes, I do. He's dead. Why? And Court's just like, oh, they told you I'm dead. Legally speaking, I am. Grace has a whole fucking breakdown because of this. Grace is just not doing well at all. Like, he recently came into it with the fact that Colt faked his own death, but now his brother Court also did? And Court hates the fact that people are saying he faked his own death. He hasn't admitted it to anyone. He's going to admit it to Trap Musical Mark soon, because that's what we're doing right now. He's going to admit it soon to Trap Musical Mark, but he hates that people are saying he faked his own death, because he didn't. He didn't choose to be legally dead. He didn't choose to die. He never intentionally faked his own death. He never faked his own death. He was pronounced legally dead by the CIA. And now, and then, like, Driver, a lot later, Driver and Colt become active in the chat. Driver first and then Colt. And so much shit goes down. They send pictures, they realize that they are who they say they are, they exchange some stories. Yandere Flyer in this is actually Colt's daughter. So that gets revealed, and then Court talks about adopting Claire, not legally, because again, Court is legally dead. He cannot legally adopt a child, but he is the only thing that Claire has at this point, so he might as well have adopted Claire. But right now, Court is having his first breakdown in a long time because he is processing the fact that all of the guilt is like hitting him. The guilt of not being with his brothers for the majority of their lives, not being the older brother that they needed, and also the guilt of shooting their father right behind Driver. The last time that Driver saw Court, Driver had their father's blood on him because Court shot their dad. Granted, Court did it because their dad was killing Driver, but he still doesn't forgive himself for that trauma he caused Driver. he can never forgive himself for not being there for his siblings. And now that he has this connection with his siblings again, Court is talking to him like a normal person. He feels guilty. He feels like he doesn't deserve Colt to be talking to him like this. Both Grace and Driver have gone offline. They're not talking. But Colt is talking to Court like nothing happened. Like everything is normal. And he doesn't feel like he deserves this. And he started having a breakdown while messaging FNAF the Musical Markiplier. And he was having this, and he started having this breakdown. And I had hidden that he has not had a breakdown in years. Ever since he was a child, he hasn't had a breakdown. Because of his father and then CIA training, he's never had a breakdown. It's been so long since he has had a breakdown. It's to the point where his body doesn't even know how to cry properly. He can't cry properly because he hasn't had a breakdown in so long. And now he's finally having one again when he is 39. He hasn't had a breakdown since he was a kid. He's now 39. His body can't handle it. And it's... I normally hate angst. I hate reading it. I hate role playing it. I hate it. But I am eating the story up right now. I need it. And they just replied. They replied with multiple paragraphs. People, they replied with multiple paragraphs. Yes. This is like the same person who also plays Lars. This is the same person who plays Lars. The person who plays FNAF the Musical Markiplier plays Lars. And Lars is the cousin of the brothers, and is currently comforting Grace because of everything. So this person's characters, they're just doing a bunch of comforting, which is great. I'm not gonna make you guys sit through me typing again, so I'm just gonna end this. But I am eating this up. I do have a TikTok to show you guys, but it's gonna be in a different one because this entire diary entry was just taken over by this. I love it.